community. Welcome on up in here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, loves. So I just have a message for you. You won't have to ask. You won't have to beg. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. They said, take a look back. Take a look back. You've come too far from where you've started from. You know what I'm saying? So they like, your angels, your ancestors, they like, you got this. You got this. They're proud of you. You know what I'm saying? You've come very far. You've let go of a lot of things that were no longer serving you. You on the right path. You headed towards greatness. You are great. So embrace that about yourself. You are great. You are deserving of where you're going. And change is uncomfortable. Change can definitely be uncomfortable, but this is the change that you want, family. This is the change that you've been praying for, the change that you've been hoping for. And they said it's time to be nice to yourself, be kind to yourself. Okay? Everything is aligning, everything is working in divine order. And you are protected. You are protected. So during those times that you may feel like you being stretched, you being stretched in an area that you may not be used to stretching that much, you know? So they said, go with the flow. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. And I know it's hard sometimes to find a moment to just breathe. But they said, even if you do it for what? 3 seconds. That's a breath you need, okay? So take what you need, family. Take what you need and leave the rest. But like I said, you won't have to ask. You won't have to beg. Get on up in here, YouTube community. We're going to see what the message is, okay? Diamond, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in, Miss Diamond. Good evening. We're about to hop right into the reading. Yeah, come on out of that heartbroken energy. Come on out of that heartbroken energy. You got this, collective. You got this. Even though it may seem like something is always coming up, or you know what I'm saying, you just ain't hearing things the way that you want to or feel you need to. They said you got it. You got it. Hello. Welcome in here, YouTube community. Welcome in here. You're walking into a community where you're not going to have to ask. You're not going to have to beg. Welcome in here. They said choose to walk away from whatever pain, confusion, or heartache. Choose to walk away. Let it go. Breathe and let it go. Let it flow. Don't hold it back anymore. Elsa told y'all that. Elsa told y'all that. Your angels got you. Your ancestors got you. God has given his grace, his mercy on you. You are loving. You are lovable. You got this. You got this, family. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Running, racing, avoiding. Okay? Who's avoiding? What are they avoiding? Or trying to avoid some type of emotion? Family. Family in reverse. Yikes. Okay. I understand. Could be some type of divorce. Don't have to be. Somebody that's pregnant. Don't have to be, though. But I guess what I did just get was somebody could be racing or avoiding family. They don't want a new beginning. They don't want a renewal with people that they feel like may not have the best intention for them, or they may feel like these were the same people that left them lonely, left them feeling non-supported, left them feeling unheard, left them feeling, you know what I'm saying, just out on their own. You know, you're never lonely. You're never alone. You got your spirit team. You got your angels. You got God, most importantly. And you have yourself, which is the strongest person you could ever, you know what I'm saying? The most valuable, the most important person that you could ever have in your life is yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like these same people, these people that was supposed to be your blood, your inner circle, the people that you always showed up for, you was at their beck and call. You wouldn't dare skip a call. You wouldn't dare skip a text. You wouldn't dare not respond. You know what I'm saying? You showed up for these people. You showed up for them like you've never showed up actually for yourself, or maybe you did. Maybe you did. You showed up for yourself and you showed up for these people. But you know when it was time for somebody to show up for you, they ran. They avoided you. You know what I'm saying? Probably riding in they fancy cars, they nice flashy cars and this, that, and the third. But did they look back for the collective? They did not. They did not. And it's okay. It's okay. We don't hold no grudges against them. But we know where we are deserving. We know what we are deserving now. You know what you are deserving, and that's where your spirit team is leading you. So these family members that's trying to coattail or get back up in your energy, they trying to run and race back into your life as if nothing happened. That's funny, isn't it? Ain't it fun? That's my song. Living in the real world without your love, chosen one. Without your encouragement, without your support, without you running to their beck and call. You know what I'm saying? Now they getting a taste of them times when they didn't answer your call. Or in them times when you reached out for help and they turned their back on you. You know what I'm saying? So you're at a point, you're at a state now where you're like, I don't have nothing against you. I just don't have anything for you. And I feel like this is also still hurtful for you as well. This is not the type of person that you are just on a soul level. Your spirit, your heart is so open, it's so kind, it's so welcoming. It's so nurturing to everybody that you come in contact with. But it's also time for you to receive what you give. People got it in them. They make time for what they want. They make time for what they feel they need. They make time for what's important to them. And so will you in this season. So will you, collective. So will you. Even if you gotta cry because you know that this is not you. This is not what you want to do, but it's what you have to do. It's what you're being called to do. Because this next season, or the season right now, the people and the places that you're walking into, you won't have to ask. You won't have to beg. You won't have to beat down a damn door to get somebody to listen. Okay? This is your season. And them energy vampires, them people that's just been riding your coattail anyway and running, they don't get to go. They don't get to go. Okay? And if they do, then they're going to be watching from the bleachers. Or what they call it, the nosebleeds. Yeah. They got to watch from the nosebleeds now. Yeah, because you done gave enough. You done gave enough. You ain't got no more to give. You ain't got no more to give that ain't pouring back into you. Okay? So, wow, that's deep. Damn. Okay. So this could be talking about, a relationship, a divorce, a breakup, whatever the case may be. Or it could really be talking about family, blood family here, siblings, cousins, uncles, aunts. You know what I'm saying? People that you may have had a history with, grew up around. But when they felt like the going was getting too good for them, they left you out. Or when they felt like you was down bad and you weren't going to see your way through, they left you out. They ran. They avoided you. They avoided the conversation. They avoided your energy. They avoided your space. Coming back for? What are they coming back for is the real question. And I feel like this card that just flipped out in the reverse is about to give us that answer. Because they don't want your happiness. God damn! Bro! Because they are unhappy. Because they are unhappy. And guess what? You were the happiness. You were the encouragement. You were the support. You were the friend. You were the angel. You were the earth angel that unfortunately was sent to teach these people about divine energy, divine love. They didn't listen. They avoided. They ran after the shiny things and left your love on the curb like it didn't matter. But now that they're all drowning in misery, some are, some might not be. You know what I'm saying? We don't wish ill intent or negativity or any of that on people. We want them to get what they deserve. That's it. That's all. But it's funny. It's funny how people will go, they'll gossip about you. They'll see you go through the struggle, won't call you, won't show up for you. They'll watch you put in hella fucking work and never maybe even get nowhere. But as long as they shine and they smiling, they good. But you know what? Them tables do turn. Them tables do turn. And so now that the table has turned and you done put that love back into you, what they gonna do? Gossip some more? Gossip some more about how you done changed or how you this, how you that? But what about them long years? What about them long months? You see what I'm saying? How you have strangers showing up for you now, right now in this moment, ain't never known them, haven't ever known them, but they showing up for you right now in this moment without you asking anything, without you saying anything. They saying, don't worry about that. We got you. I got you. How? And your own damn family didn't do that for you when they saw you drowning. They watched you drown, family. They thought you was done for. They thought that was the end of you. But some way, shape, or form, they managed to still see you rise. And they think that you about to open them in, welcome them in with open arms. No. Hell no. Not only are you saying no, your spirit saying no, your soul saying no, your heart saying no, your mind saying no, your actions saying no, and most importantly, God is saying hell no. Your archangels is saying hell no. Your ancestors and spirit team is saying hell the fuck no. But they ain't saying be rude about it. They ain't saying hold a grudge with it. They just said not this time. This your season. And you get to choose what you want to do with it. And they saying first, check that energy. Check that energy, because guess what? Energy don't lie. Energy does not lie. And this is going to be a key point for you, collective. This is going to be a key point for you, because some people can mask They manipulative ass ways very good. They can mask it. They can hide it very good. So they said for them type of people, we gonna send you signs around you. Start paying attention to the energy around you. Start paying attention to what shit is happening, to what's happening around you. And then watch who reaches out to you within that minute, within that hour, within that day. Pay attention to that, because it all syncs together, family. It all syncs together. See, they can make you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you still that young one that they tried to treat it, that didn't know anything, but at the same time they know that they was sucking up your fucking energy, sucking up your fucking wisdom, sucking up your fucking love, but they tried to treat you like you was nothing. And guess what? These are people that do not change. These are people that resist change. These are people that denies change. So why you think they reaching out to you like y'all just have this great old relationship? I ain't never said nothing wrong to you. I ain't never did nothing wrong to you. You right. You might be right. But you ain't never defended me when you was in a fucking group listening to everybody else say wrong shit about me. You ain't never reached out to me and asked me if I needed anything. And on top of that, you ain't never fucking kept one promise that you've ever given me. So you right. You right. No, you didn't discredit me or belittle me or discourage me in my face. But you didn't do anything to show your respect or show your honor or show your appreciation for me either. And that's what we got to cut out, because we are so deserving of honor. We are so deserving of respect. We are so deserving of what the fuck we give. Even if we getting it from one person, then it should be limited to who you giving it to. Because everybody can't go. Everybody don't deserve it. You ain't got to feel bad about that. You've come too far from where you started from. To go back and start over? That doesn't make any sense. That wouldn't make any sense. You know. You already know. Which is why you're avoiding these people now. You mashing the gas on their ass and ain't looking back. Yeah, that's you. Probably never thought you would do that in your life. But you doing it. Or you will be, or you should be. So yeah. Yes, these people have a lustful nature. They have a very lustful nature. And it's not even about, you know, physically, sexually, and shit like that. No. We talking about blood family. Even though some could be. Never know out here in these streets. I just saw a short on YouTube that said, I wonder if my kids know that my dad is their dad. Or some shit like that. Their dad is my dad. Some shit like that. This is heartbreaking, bruh. This is wild. How do you do that? How do you hurt somebody like that? Take somebody's innocence and never look back. Or look back and haven't changed or feel no regret or no remorse at all. You know what they said? They said, thou shalt not judge, collective. But God said that includes you. That includes you. And what I mean by that is don't judge yourself either. because of things that happened before you. It ain't nothing that this world haven't seen. But you the chosen one. You the golden one. You're the one that's going to speak out and let it be known. You're going to shed light on this to bring families, heal people, heal nations, heal the generation, heal the earth. What about this beautiful earth? What did I just say? What did I just say? Cleansing your space. Your spirit team could be telling you to meditate more. Meditate more. Get you some sage. Get you some Palo Santo. Burn a candle. I just heard instead of a wood. For whoever that's for. Silence. Non-action. Non-action. They said it's time to be silent. Silent about your moves. Silent about, you know what I'm saying? It's time to be silent. You don't have to answer every call. You don't have to respond to every message. Because 9 times out of 10, they don't want shit anyway. Just the good old checking on you. Okay? Those checks don't go far. You can't cash them bitches. It's time to get checks that you can cash, family. That's what's going to help you. It's time to get help. But you ain't got to ask for it. You ain't got to beg for it. Just simply be yourself. Simply be yourself. And allow the universe to show you how favored you are. You truly are. Okay? So we're going to clarify some of this stuff to see what is what. What is what? No more drowning in nobody else's sorrow. Queen of Pentacles. What did I say? This came out to clarify racing. Queen of Pentacles. Exactly. Stay focused. They're so used to your loyalty. They're so used to your generosity. What did I say about your wisdom, how grounded you are? But when you need that same energy in return, it's funny how you see them run. It's funny how you see them avoid. But also these could have been the same people that was running and avoiding your worth when they had you right there in the palm of their hand. They had you running at their beck and call. So quick to lend a hand. So quick to lend some money. So quick to lend a word of wisdom. So quick to lend a heart of gold. But never got in return. Never got it in return. But what did I say as well? The moon. These people was avoiding your worth. Trying to keep it hidden. From their self, from the world. I don't know. I don't know. There was a bunch of you fuck it. Look, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, your beauty. Your beauty. I could be talking to a Virgo or a Leo. Don't have to be. But this could be somebody that carry those placements. Somebody that shows those characteristics. This is your personality. You so optimistic. You so strong and brave. What did I say? Lending a positive word, a word of wisdom. What did I say with this Queen of Wands here? Lending, giving the shirt off your back. But when you needed it, where was anybody at? You're walking into a season, family, or you're in your season, excuse me, where it's time to get back. It's time to get back. And I'm sure it hurts. That's like stretching a leg that has a Charlie in it. It's no different. You stretching out of your comfort zone. Because you was used to being this for people as they were running and avoiding the truth about it. To the point where now you have to find that back in yourself and seek that in others. Didn't I just say find it back in yourself and seek it in others? Look at this King of Cups here. Forgiveness. Forgiveness, not only in self, but the people around you, like I said earlier in the reading. We don't got shit against them. We just don't have nothing for them. Look, man, come on. Four of Pentacles, ain't got nothing for them. That love, that forgiveness, that balance that you had. I don't care if you're a man or woman. You're very emotionally intelligent. Now it's time to save that for yourself. You giving that to yourself in this season. And to the people that gives it back. No slack, no lack. Because if a person can let a year go by without reaching out to you, number ain't changed, social media page ain't changed, address ain't changed, none of that shit. But they can go a whole year and not say a word to you and then text you that year later and say, I miss you. What the fuck does that really mean? What does that mean? If you're the one that got to be the first one to reach out to somebody, what does that mean? No, family. No, not when you sit back and you watch people praise everybody else, right? Not when you sit back and you watch people do this and do that. But then when it comes to you, it's I don't want to do it, or I don't have enough to do it, or I'm worried about what I look like, or I'm worried about this, I'm worried about that. But then they doing everything with everybody else. Where that leaves you, chosen? Where do that leaves you, chosen one? Feeling alone, right? Feeling like you ain't got nobody to show up for you. You ain't got no support system when shit like that happens. And they done made it too comfortable to make you believe that it was something wrong with you. They said even in the darkest moment, if it's your friend or if it's your loved one and they genuinely love you, they're going to be there in your darkest moment. Why you think they got pastors? Why you think they got people like me, energy healers? In people's darkest moment, I'm their safe place. I don't judge. No judgment zone. I abide by HIPAA laws. I won't tell your story to the next motherfucker to make me feel on top while you at the bottom. needing a lift. You see, it's a major power when you can know somebody's deepest, darkest secrets and don't say a thing. You got to recognize the power in you, collective. You got to recognize the strength behind you. You are God's child, the anointed one. You will always be missed, especially by the ones that don't do you right. But this the thing, they snakes. So they ain't afraid to swing the block because they know that you got a giving, loving heart. They know that you don't hold on to grudges. You're forgiving. They know this about you. They know. You done showed it to them too many damn times. But in this season, you done found out what the fuck boundaries mean. And it's time to use them. Not abuse them, but use them. No more carrying other people's burdens. If anything, block them. This your blocking season. But what did I say? Where was them phone calls? Where was them messages when you felt burdened? And no, I'm not saying that people's supposed to carry your burden either. But I'm saying you walking into the ones that are going to see it and help you. Not the ones that's going to sit back and laugh. Not the ones that's going to spread your information across the world to gain some type of notoriety off of it, or to gain some type of respect, because now they can tell a fucked up story about you. Yeah, that loyalty that you always gave, that loyalty that you were so freely given. They said, nah, you had to learn the hard way. You had to learn the hard way. You deserve that shit too. But not only that, these people could be having an epiphany of exactly that. What did I just say? Three of Swords, the Knight of Wands. What did I just say? They could be having an epiphany of just that. Gaslighting energy. No more. No more. You know what? They want to rush in with that gaslighting shit. You already hit. You hit now. They done left you too long by yourself. They done left you by yourself for too long. Now you already hit. And you ain't going. This time you ain't going. Look, 10 of Cups. You going after real family. And that ain't always blood. That ain't always the friends that you grew up with. That ain't always the people that you have families with. Children ain't for some people. You know what I'm saying? For some people, it could be your own children showing you the side of their other parent that you can't stand. Okay? It's time to bring back happiness, true happiness in family. Not that shit that's just for show. Man, what did I just say? 7 of Cups. You choosing your own family this time. Guess what? They said friends are the family you choose. You get to choose this time who you give your time to, who you give your energy to, who you give your love to. They always thought that they had you in some illusion, like it was obligated. No matter who they are. That's just Tone being Tone. That's just Jim being Jim. That's just Mary being Mary. That's just Liz being Liz. Fuck all them. Let them be that over there. Let them be that over there. Because you know what? My energy ain't comfortable there. My energy ain't comfortable with just doing what Liz won't. What about me? They wanted to silence you for so long. So long. But then they want to bring these fake ass smiles back around with this Knight of Wands here. Nah, you the rebel. You the rebel in the family. Because you breaking them curses. You actually holding a mirror up to people. And you saying, hey, if Tone just being Tone, I can show Tone what the fuck Tone look like. Because I got that ability to be a mirror to everybody. Not just the wrong ones, but them might be the ones that I enjoy the most. It ain't about matching energy. No. I don't match energy. My energy will never change. But I can reflect. Oh, I'm so good at reflecting. It even scares me sometimes. So, get good at it, collective. You in that season of you. And guess what they gonna have to say? Guess what they gonna have to say at the end of the day? You got some that might be like, well, that's just the chosen one being the chosen one. And others might say, see, I knew it was something I never liked about them anyway, because they don't like they fucking self. How about that? Never knew you was around a lot of people that didn't even like they self, that they go to extremes to hide, to change, to bend, to modify. You said, nah, show me the real you. Show me the real you. So, what, man, quit fucking don't play with her. Don't play with her. What did I say? Show me the real you. You calling them Matt. You calling them Matt, collective. You calling them Matt with your better judgment. Always from a higher perspective. And no, I'm not saying you perfect. No. I'm just saying you anointed. You a reflection. You are divine. So what is this Ten of Cups here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. What I'm also getting with this, them family gatherings where they try to get together once a year, and this the only year I'ma look at that bitch and smile. I ain't even gonna worry about her. I ain't even gonna pay her no attention. I'ma be cordial. I'ma be cordial. I can walk past her with a smile and not give a damn, not bat my eye. Who's sick of family gatherings like that? Who is heartbroken by going to family gatherings that are of that nature? You should be. As the chosen one, you should be. Because you a generational curse breaker. You was meant to be in the middle of this shit so that you can show these people. You can actually be around people that you genuinely love. You do have that choice. You can actually take the time to open your heart and get to know people for humanity. Seek the humanity in people. Instead of dumbing yourself down, creating feelings that you know you don't feel. Masking what you truly feel, hiding yourself, hiding your truth. I hate gossip. I hate anger with a passion. I hate to be disturbed. I hate for my energy to feel like I gotta pretend around anything or any fucking body. I actually can't stand it. Can't stand it. And it's way too many distractions, trolls, you know what I'm saying, confusion, all that. It's way too much of that for you to hang around somebody that gives that energy to you. It's way, way, way too much of that. Okay? That's what it is. That's what it is. They could want to invite you to a family gathering. Family is, you wouldn't be happy though. We got happiness in reverse. You wouldn't be happy. So why even go? Why even answer when it's the same people that once a year? I never understood what my dad was saying when he used to say it to me. He said, if you can go a whole damn year without seeing me or talking to me, then what is this one day gonna make a difference? What is that one day gonna make a difference? And true enough, there's some family out there that don't know you. Yeah, blase skid. You can get to know them. And for the people that feel that, then do that, you know? Go where your heart is being called. But don't go where you're going to be hurt. Don't go where you're going to be confused. And to each his own, to everybody, this is a collective message. Not just specifically for one person, although I do offer personal readings if you're interested. But let's see. Yeah, secrets, family secrets. Family secrets, family dispute. What is this 10 of Cups here? You want to build trusting relationships, long-lasting relationships. Not ones where they don't even intend to see you until the next year. That's what's fucked up. People come already intending not to see your ass until we meet again next year. Tower, what did I say? So for this 10 of Cups, we got the Fool in reverse. No faith. Reckless. And I'm going to take it as that. I'm going to take it as that because you know what? You don't know what to expect. You've always been considered the outcast. Ooh, oh my goodness. This is so crazy how this card fell. And it's so crazy how it actually fell on this Ten of Cups. What did I say? You are walking into true family where you feel welcomed and not just invited. Yeah, a bunch of dogs around you. It's a bunch of dogs around you, man. But you got to be sure to stay away from the filthy ones. It's time for a fresh start. You done already gathered what you gonna get from the past. And whoever ain't with you now ain't meant for you to come, ain't meant to go. They ain't meant to go with you forward. It's time for the dogs, the companions, the ones that's actually going to show you that loyalty that you show to others. They're going to be there for you. They're going to protect you. When somebody come knocking at your door, they're going to raise the fuck up. Like, who there? How may we help you? How may we help you? Not the ones that's going to go running in somebody else's backyard looking for their kitty cat. Ain't paying you or your family no fucking attention, no mind. Nah, there's something better. There's something better. You feel me? And that's funny that that card landed like that, but I definitely feel like it was meant to. It was meant to, because they said it's time for a fresh start. Don't be in limbo. Like I said, you didn't come this far for God to just leave you here. You walking into something grand, something beautiful, something that you were always deserving of. And you see how this Queen of Wands is looking over here to this family in reverse, this Three of Swords and this Knight of Wands? That's that gaslighting energy I told you about earlier in this reading. You used to be so optimistic, so welcoming, so forgiving. And they rush in and create the same fucking pain that they created when they left the last time or when they rushed in the last time. You still got nothing out of it. And you still won't get anything out of it. Because your happiness is not in their heart. You're dealing with a lot of narcissistic people. And I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose them. Even though I went to medical school for, a few months. I mean, give me credit. You know what I'm saying? I started it. Even if I didn't finish, I know a little bit. You feel me? But I'm just saying, though, you ain't got to be a rocket scientist to know that these people was not giving you reciprocity. These people was not giving you what you needed to keep going. Instead, they came and took that energy from you and gave it to everybody else, leaving you in heartbreak, leaving you in disappointment, leaving you to face depression by yourself, leaving you to face an addiction by yourself. Whatever it was. Nobody came to your rescue. You had to rescue yourself, just like you rescued all of them. But now they saying no more. God is saying no more. Archangels are saying no more. Spirit team is saying no more. No more. Which is why silence, non-action, don't feel obligated to act. Don't feel obligated to open up to people that never respected your openness to begin with. And it could be shocking. It's very shocking to these people. Very shocking. Very shocking. Especially the ones that said, I ain't never said nothing about you. I ain't never did nothing to you. That was them. That was that person. That was this person. Okay, well, let them plead. Let them plead on that. Let them plead on that. But it ain't about what they said in that matter. It ain't about what they did in that matter. Then it's about what they didn't do. What they failed to say. What they failed to do. Because people that truly and genuinely love you, they're not going to sit back and watch somebody else try to drag or tear down you, your character, or what you have to offer. See, family got it fucked up. And this is why it's time for your fresh start. Because you know what family look like. You know what family mean on a heart level, on a heart space. You know how to show up for people without them asking, let alone begging. That's probably why you so afraid to ask for help now. Because they always tried to consider you as the strong one. But that's who they wanted you to be. You, what they get, you need as well. What they feel they deserving of, you're deserving of it as well. I don't give a fuck what you done did, said, or whatever. This ain't stuff that you've created. It was already here. It was already done before you. So how can they blame you about following what was already done before you? How can they shame you about following something that was already done before you? Why you the shame now? How is it that everybody see your flaws and your mistakes so clearly, but fail to see their own? How? How? It's time for a fresh start. What the fuck did I just say? You moving on, man. You moving on. You're healing. You're making progress. You walking into your relief because you deserve that. So be open to that. Be open to change. Be open to differences. Be open to feedback. Be open to learning something. Learning a new way. Learning other ways. What they always say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. But why is that? I heard that more than I heard anything about love. And usually when people say that, there's more than one way to skin a cat, that mean they trying to get some fucking revenge on somebody. Why it always gotta be about negativity, punishment, payback, humiliation, embarrassment, shame, guilt? Why can't I just be me without any answers for who I am? Why can't I just embrace what I want without being judged by you? They said whoever not sinned or some shit like that. I don't remember. Don't quote me. But I'm just saying. They said the first one that ain't sinned and cast the first stone. Some shit like that. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Look it up. Just put in Google, cast the first stone. They gonna pull it up for you. But I'm saying you done had enough stones thrown at you. It's time for a fresh start. With a better idea of what giving and receiving actually look like, feel like. Even if it feel unreal, take the time to get to know it. Be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be forgiving of yourself, of the people around you. For they not know no better. But that don't mean you carry them along. That don't mean you teach them. No, it's not what that means. Spirit said, awaken to your vibrancy. Awaken to your abundance. That you are abundant. You carry the energy. Your energy is abundant. It's time to mash the gas on these hoes. These bros. Whatever they are. Whatever they want to be. Because you'll never know truly who somebody is. But energy never lies. But didn't I say that you was moving into connections or people that is going to be easy to work with? People that are actually going to pay attention to who you are. Respect who you are. Uplift who you are. Learn from you. Allow you to learn from them. That's the whole meaning of connection. That's the whole point of relating with people. Not just having somebody to drink with. Not just having somebody to party with. Not just having somebody to tell your most, you know what I'm saying, deep, darkest secrets to, and they go tell the whole fucking neighborhood or go tell the whole world. No. It's time to seek out people that know how to be true friends, true family members. And Moneybag Yo said it, he said it best. If I gotta teach a person how to be loyal, I don't want them around me. Because if they ain't learned already, then there ain't nothing you can teach them. They're gonna have to watch from the nosebleeds. What did I say? I was about to clarify the Queen of Wands. What did I say? These are the same fucking people that brought you completely down. Didn't I say that they was taking your energy for theirs and giving it to everybody else? Didn't I say that? And look how they left you. But guess what they did? They left your ass in smoke. You just heard that loud ass bird and I'm inside right now. Well, I don't know if you heard the bird or not, but if you did, that was confirmation. Didn't I say they left your ass in smoke? They abused, they betrayed, they failed you. You don't owe them no explanation. You don't owe them shit. They dogs. Stray dogs, family, at this point. Don't let that back around you. What they say, lay with dogs, you get fleas. Again, what did I say about your energy? Manifesting off your downfall. What I say about when you was down, depleted, they was using your story to make them seem like they got it all the fucking together. How about that, family? That ain't what family do. That ain't what friends do. That's bull. Straight up bull. But you know this now. And if you don't, then you should. Let me be the one to tell you. How they treated you. How they mistreated you. That was bullshit. And anybody that's trying to come back without accepting accountability for that shit, they are bullshit. And don't have nothing against them. My only suggestion, the only suggestion from God, from, you know what I'm saying, your angels and ancestors is don't have shit for them. Not this time around. You picked yourself up. Don't think it won't happen again. You heard that? Rev the engine on these hoes. Just like they revved it on you. On these bros. Whatever you want to call them. Because nowadays, I don't know. I'm just being honest. Not saying I got anything against nobody. Because trust me, I love everybody. Until you give me a reason not to. So, you are the one. You was the one in these people's lives. You are the one in your life. One is also signifying how alone they left you. One by yourself, singular. You was pointed out your whole life. I know you know that. You see that. You ain't confused no more. And if you are, then you shouldn't be. One. You the one, you always been the one. Always. And that's what they hated about you the most. And even if they was good at pretending, energy never lies. So even if it ain't shown through them, it's going to be shown in the energy around you. Remember that. Through animals, through your own feelings, through the shit that happens. Pay attention to that minute, that hour, that day. The next day, what shows up in that week. Because energy never lies. And it's going to give you a warning ahead of time. You just got to pay attention. Look, I was about to clarify the Queen of Pentacles and I got the Two of Wands in reverse. Restricted. They left you feeling restricted. Nobody walked the path with you. Nobody tried to help you get on path. If anything, they wanted you to miss your exit. I don't know if y'all seen that short on YouTube. And this is funny. I just be catching these little shits. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I just be on here all day, but it almost seemed like that. But it's funny how I catch the ones that's really important. Because oh damn, no, for real. No, this one was important as fuck to this reading right here in this moment when I'm about to say it. Thank you, God. Oh my God. So listen. Two of Wands in reverse. They did not want you to get on path. And what I was trying to say, and I just said, you know what I'm saying? They wanted you to miss your exit. Listen, man, listen. The short that I saw on YouTube, this was what, last night? The girl, she like, the caption is, this is why you can't miss your exit. Some shit like this. This is why you can't miss your exit. And the girl tried to swerve, I guess, so that she didn't miss her exit. But her friend was in a car with her, and guess what the girl's name was that was driving? Oh my God. The girl sitting up here screaming, legacy, 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 legacy. Bro, oh my God. The girl missed her exit and fucked up. They crashed. But look at how significant it was to this story, though, to this message that I'm giving right now. They wanted you to miss your exit. They wanted you to fuck up your legacy. You are abundant. You got a whole mission out here. Oh my God. They wanted you to miss your wealth, your independence, that luxury lifestyle that you are so deserving of. You was always destined for. They wanted you to miss it. Look at the fucking car on this car. Bro, stop playing. My spirit team don't play with me. They don't play about me. Bruh. They wanted you to miss your legacy. Stop playing, bruh. Your spirit team said, hell no. I bet it won't happen. I bet it won't happen. And what they do, put your ass in isolation. Put your ass in isolation. Bro, stop playing. I bet probably these people don't know where you at right now. That's why they got everybody calling you. Everybody calling you. You in solitude. You in silence. You ain't answering shit. They said move in silence. Move in silence. Because your destiny will not be fucked with. It won't be fucked with. This is your season, man. You better take it. You better take it. This is your season, man. And I'm going to get a last card out. But my baby's just walked in. I'm about to shut it down. Man, Knight of Cups, bro. Express yourself. Express yourself. You got people coming in showing you genuine love. The type of shit that you give. You give with no problem. You give with no question. You give with no concern. It's time for you to get that shit back. It's time for you to get what you give. And that's just point blank, period. You attracting what is destined for you. What you've always deserved. What people tried to steal from you. I'm going to leave it at that. But I do hope that this helps somebody. And until we meet again, family, have a great night, a great day, whatever it is where you are. Stay blessed.